after a long time, I'm just bringing the new video for you, and this video is IELTS reading. I think I have just completed almost all the videos, all the exercise of writing DAX 1 or all the tasks of writing DAX 1. Now I will just explain writing DAX 2 later, but before that I have entered in reading. And in reading you will be given 3 passages and you will have 1 hour time, and you can just manage the time, okay, by giving the 17-minute time for reading passage 1 and 20-minute time for reading passage 2 and 23-minute time for reading passage 3, because reading passage 1 is the easiest one and 2 is more complicated and 3 is the most complicated one, so that you can just manage time accordingly. In the reading, the most complicated thing is that in reading the most complicated thing is time management, okay, so that you have to be very much careful regarding time management. Okay, in reading as you know, you will be asked so many questions like true false not given or yes no not given, MCQ stands for multiple choice question, then heading matching, then matching, paragraph matchings, then you will also get the question of summary completion, sentence completion, flowchart completion, then fill in the blanks. Okay, such type of questions are asked to you and you have to solve. And you must note one important thing is that your answer is of maximum 3 words, no more than 3 words. Okay, especially in most of the questions you will get the instruction in the question, but if you don't get the instruction, please don't write the answer which is more than 3 words. Okay, so in this way you have to, okay, solve your questions, okay, and then try to find out the answer from the passage. Okay, so those passages are the extract of different journals of the world. Okay, so some extract are given to you, so that, okay, what you have to do, you have to just understand the passage. Okay, so before that, okay, now let me talk about some tips, okay, in IELTS reading. Okay, how to find out the answer. And the only one single tip is that is skimming and scanning. That is the most important thing. Skimming means this is the surface reading. You can just read the passage very surfacely because you don't get the sufficient time to read it in details. And scanning means you have to read in details. Means in what situation you have to read surfacely, in what situation you have to read in detail. So the passage you have to read surfacely, you have to do skimming of the passage, and in the specific sentences and in the specific lines where you will get, probably there may be the answer in that lines. Okay, especially those particular 2-3 lines you have to do scanning, or you have to read in details so that you can find out the answer. Okay, so now let's go to the tips. Okay, read the title of the passage and make the general concept about the passage. So you have to read the title. Okay, first read in the passage there is the title or topic, and on the basis of the topic you can easily understand that. Okay, as I told you yesterday, a scientific invention. In scientific invention, if the topic scientific invention is given, what happens, you automatically understand that there are different inventions of different scientists are explained. You can just guess like that. Okay, so just read the topic of the passage and read the title of the passage and then make the general concept on what the passage is about. Okay, then don't read the passage, directly go to the question and underline the keywords. Why to go to the question? Because you can understand the passage very fast. Okay, speedily you can just understand what the passage is about, what is explained in the passage, because question almost the questions clearly, okay, and just explain the passage. Okay, so that you can directly go to the passage and underline the keywords. Then now is the turn of skimming. Skimming means you have to read the passage surfacely. When you read the passage surfacely, then what you can do, underline the keywords in the passage too. Now what you did, you underlined the keywords in the question and you underline the keywords in passage. And if you underline the keywords in both question and passage, now you can tally both keywords and you can find out the answer. Okay, so that is the best. And try to find out the synonymous word. Okay, in order to progress in IELTS reading, if you just consider synonyms, okay, very importantly, in that case your reading gets improved. Try to focus on synonym. Okay, then when you just okay, synonymous words and keywords of the questions in the passage. It means in the passage the keywords, the synonyms of, you have underlined the keywords in the question, right? And their synonyms or synonymous words are given in the passage, and try to underline those words also. So those words will be very much helpful for you. Okay, in most of the case synonyms plays vital role. Now let me clarify you. Let me just explain one important thing. One very much secret. Okay, let's see. Okay, these passages are the extract of the journals. Okay, the passage that you are given in your question, okay, that passage is not prepared by your examiner, and then though the person, the writer of the passage, never imagined that that passage will be given to the IELTS examinees. Randomly, in order to publish in a specific journal, one of the writers just prepares one passage. Okay, then Cambridge English Language Assessment brings that extract to you. Now the person who prepares the question definitely focuses on the synonyms. Imagine that you are just preparing the question of IELTS. You have the passage. What do you focus? Definitely you go to the firstly you focus on the synonym. You don't give the same word, you give the synonymous word, and then you try to make the confusion to your student. Same like that, you know. That is one secret thing. Okay, then that's why what you have to focus. You have to focus always in synonyms, because synonyms are the main keys to open and just grab the answer. Okay. The synonymous and keywords are the mutual friends of you and answer. As I told you, mutual friend help to find out your friend. Your friend is that answer. So mutual friend is answer, and mutual friend is keyword and synonym. Those two are mutual friend, and they will just guide you to reach over the answer. Okay. Another thing is that read the instruction of the question carefully. No more than 3 words. Okay. For example, in the question you are instructed no more than 3 words. Okay. Let's see your answer is $25. Okay. What is the answer? $25. That is your answer. So what do you have to do? No more than 3 words. If you write down $25, your answer is wrong, because the instruction tells that no more than 3 words. You are not allowed to write the number. Okay, you have written here the number. That's why in that case your answer is incorrect. The answer is $25. So what we can do? You are not allowed to write down in this way. How you have to write? $25. In this way you have to write the answer. So if you write the answer in this way, there are 3 words. Okay, be very much careful. Though you find out the answer sometimes due to the instruction of the question, if you just ignore the instruction of the question, though you find out the answer, you may not get the score. The next one, no more than 2 words and or a number. Let's see, what does it mean? No more than 2 words and or a number. What happens here? No more than 2 words. If answer is $25, how you can write? $25. This answer is correct because or a number. For example, let's ignore and. No more than 2 words or a number. There is one number. Yes. So this dollar symbol is given in the question. Okay, so there is one number. So now your answer is correct, because no more than 2 words or a number. Either you can write down 2 words or a number. Now your answer is correct, right? Then you can also do like that. No, $25 is answer. Okay, if you write down TWENTYFIVDOLLY, answer is incorrect, because they are not allowed to write 3 words. Maximum 2 words is allowed. So what can you do? You can write down
If 2 words, then we can write as a later. Then more than 2 words, then we can write no more.
Yeah, exactly. So you can 2 words and or a number. $25 or a number. $25. You can write down like this also, because no more than 2 words means you are allowed to write 1 word. Right? Now let's ignore or now. 2 word and a number, you can see. 1 number, 1 word. No more than means you are allowed to write 2 or 1 word, no problem. Okay, no more than 2 words and a number. Write down. Are you clear? So in this case, this answer is also correct, because there is 1 word, 1 number. There is the term and. Are you clear? Okay. So the last one is no more than 1 word or a number. In this case, in 1 word we can't write down $25. Right? So in this case, what you can do? You have to do $25. Otherwise, you don't have any other option. Because 25 in 1 word we can write down. We can write $25. That's fine. But we can write in 1 number, right? So as I told you that the symbol of dollar is given in the question. Okay. So another thing, if the symbol of dollar is not given, let me just talk about the extra tips. Okay. So if you write down $25, if you write $25, your answer is incorrect, because dollar symbol, it should be given before the number $25. But don't pronounce like this. Okay, don't pronounce it as $25. You have to pronounce it $25. But this is incorrect. Okay, if you want to write down in this way, what do you have to do? 25 then dollar. Behind 25 you have to write down dollar. This is correct, right? 25 $25 incorrect. This is correct. This is incorrect. This is correct. And clear? Okay. So if you write in, if you just make this very general mistake also, you will lose the score. So that be very much careful. Okay. Another is that, okay, you will be asked one question that is called true false not given or yes no not given. In true false not given and or yes no not given, what happens? If you are instructed to write true false not given, follow it. And if you are instructed to write yes no not given, follow it. If you are instructed to write yes no not given, and if you do true false not given, though your answer is correct, you will not get the score. Okay, so that is very much important. Okay, the next one tips. You will not get extra time to transfer the answer to an answer sheet. At last, you have to transfer the answer. Okay, first you have to write the answer in the question paper, and later on you have to transfer the answer to an answer sheet. But while transferring the answer to an answer sheet, you will not get extra time. In listening, you get just 10 minutes extra time. to transfer the answer. But in reading, you will not get extra time. So you have to manage the time. How you can manage? Just complete reading passage 1 and transfer. Then again complete reading passage 2, transfer. Then for reading passage 3, find one answer and immediately transfer. Because if you just complete the out of 40 questions, if you are only able to attempt 35, in that case you should transfer the all 35 answers in the answer sheet. Therefore, what we can do for reading passage 3, immediately transfer. Okay, are you clear? So in this way you have to do, and while transferring the answer, make full capitalization, means make full capital letters. You have to write down complete capital letters. So actually this is not mandatory. Writing capital letter is not mandatory, but sometimes there may be the punctuation problem, so that you will lose the score. Okay, for example, for not given, you have to write down like this. If you write down not given, your answer is incorrect. Then why to take the risk? Don't take the risk. Just write complete capital letters, then there will not be any risk of just losing the score. So these are very important tips. Okay, and I will give you some other important tips of individual question exercise, okay, to you. Just keep on watching the video.